like to give a recap?
I'll do it.
It's been way too fucking long.
I think I did the last one, so I was.
Yeah, you
shouldn't be
installed
able
it the
to.
last one.
Okay, go on, Adam.
Okay, we started with Spiderheart watching Isaac, with Shay and Safrina slightly behind. Bartholomew, after looking through Spiderheart's eyes, noticed the Warforged BDSM to a wall. Eventually, everyone comes back up the stairs after a lot of going back and forth between fighting Isaac and freeing the hostages and a few roars from mechanical dragons. We eventually decided on sending a message to the Warforged to make him fight back against Isaac, and it only took us a mere 2 hours. Then we took a long rest and split the party in 2 teams of day and night, with Bartholomew working between the shifts. Argo, motherfucking war killer, forgot his disguise again. That is literally how it's written. Soul intercepted a mysterious stranger walking up to Argo and gets a nice letter telling us where to go. B32. What a nice bloke. I know exactly who that is. Okay. Bartholomew meets up with the day party. Bartholomew notices the Shadow is who he's been looking for. Bartholomew tells Shay and the night shift to meet them at the docks. Another side note, hey baby. And we meet at the cafe. Lumi hates SpongeBob SquarePants. After Lucian finally tells the night group about the Shadow, Eldon remembers a young boy from the City of the Gods who wanted to be known as the Shadow and eventually become the God of Shadows.
Woo! Get inspiration. Because I don't think you actually missed a beat.
Just that Alden talked with Granny to get information.
True, yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
I mean, he even threw in the tidbit about Lumi not liking SpongeBob.
Yes.
I'm concerned by
It
that in
was
your
fun.
D&D group notes.
It's funny, that's for sure.
Right then. So the entire group's met up. You've all have been informed, read this letter and things. You are pretty much ready to infiltrate whenever you wish. Take it away.
So Alden just learned about shadows. She's like, seems like he did it.
He did what?
Oh, a friend of mine. Seems like he did what he wanted to be.
The Shadow is your friend?
I knew someone who wanted to be called Shadow and become the God of Shadow, yeah.
Aha.
It was 3,000 years ago.
Information? That was how long ago?
Around 3,000 years?
Huh.
Why?
The Shadow is the guy who got away from me.
Is that bad?
Well, he seems to be trying to take control of the Thieves Guild.
I repeat myself, is that bad?
Thieves Guild in general is bad.
Why?
I'm just gonna gesture vaguely around the world we live in. Or, you know what, actually, no, I'll actually put both hands and just show Argo.
And you see just Alden looks confused.
Do you want to tell her why they're bad?
They're bad people. They're bad.
Why?
Argo,
How
why do you hate the Thieves Guild?
Cause they're assholes. They're cunts. They take from the poor and keep to themselves. They're really bad Robin Hoods, okay?
About being assholes, and Alden would just look at the group. The group has the big tendency to be assholes.
Yes, but we're a nice set of assholes, okay?
Sabrina's just gonna kind of wave at that. I'm only an asshole when I have to be.
Exactly. That's what makes you nice.
Shut up!
So where did the person go that handed you the note or whatever you said? A letter?
I didn't notice him. Ask Bartholomew.
I wasn't there.
Just ask Lucian, because Lucian told her that.
Lucian, you tell her.
Walked off into an alleyway, as far as I remember.
Which one?
I don't believe Lumi was being specific when it came to alleyways.
You were about to say Pacific. But anyway, no, the Thieves Guild, they're just... To put it into the best words humanly possible, I've been fighting with the Thieves Guild for far too fucking long. My father were fighting them, her ladyship was a bitch, and they just need to go, okay? They're bad people.
And who stole your mother?
Her fucking ladyship, bitch.
The Thieves Guild.
Yeah, the Thieves Guild!
That was kind of the first thing I was expecting you to say, dude.
But still, it was her ladyship, and her ladyship is the leader of the Thieves Guild. So technically, I'm still right.
Yes, but when I asked you, why do you hate the Thieves Guild, and you said they're assholes, I was like, I think there's a bit more to it.
There's always more to it, Bartholomew, but do I give you that kind of context?
Just to trigger specifically Eldon's keen mind here, because I think it's in last month. Keen mind's a month, right?
Yes, keen mind is a month.
Yeah. Anyone else, I'd say roll history, but you've got keen mind, so like, you know, you just get it anyway. He brings up about the Thieves Guild and his mum and stuff, and his ladyship and the leadership and that. You also remember the events of last time you were on this island where you got his mum back and they took Shay's mum?
Shay's mum.
Yeah, on top
They do
of
have
that,
a milk fetish.
remembering not...
You're metagaming? No.
Did you see which specific alleyway the person dug? Lucian?
You would have seen specific, like, if you went back to the area, you could point out the alleyway.
Sure. Sure.
Why don't you take
I
the
could
stopwatch? Oh, wait.
I could point it out if we go back to the market.
If that's okay with you, I would like to try something.
Sure.
Okay, can I wait until we rescue the hostages?
It shouldn't take long. It's really something fast that I want to try.
How long does it take to walk back to the city markets from the docks?
Not that long. Like,
Okay.
half an hour? Tops.
I mean, I don't know Elton's walking speed, but Lucian's quite quick.
Lucian's
30.
as a group, I'm saying it's going to take about half an hour.
Yeah.
If it was Lucian, like, we're talking 15 minutes or something, because we're like double the speed of everyone.
None of double speed. I have like, what was it, 40 total, I think?
Oh,
boots.
In that
Yeah,
case,
I have the boots, yes.
If I flat out sprint, I can move 90 feet per round.
The boots only function for 10 minutes, though. And then I'd have to, like, rest for them functioning. Otherwise, there was the rock that I picked up back when we fought in Undead Dragon. And Rapture. Which gave me, believe it was 10 feet of movement, so I'm at 40 currently for base.
If it's preferred after, that's not a problem, then let's go. And free the hostages.
Can we see the building from this cafe?
What, the building you're gonna go into?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
B32.
B32 was the dock,
Oh.
not a building.
Okay.
But where you're going?
So we see a collection of buildings and we don't know which one they're in.
No, it's just a big old dock.
Okay.
There's a few ships and stuff there, but you're aware from when you've been at the docks and stuff before, the docks have little, like, corridors that go underneath.
Hmm.
Let's go.
I
Any
agree,
guards
let's
walking
not
about?
use any more time sitting down. Let's go.
Essentially, like, little areas that they'll be used, like, to hold storage and all of that.
Okay. Are there any guards walking about?
Not that you can see.
See, that's a very vague statement there.
It is a vague statement, but I'm just... that you can see.
Okay, well, if you can't see them, there shouldn't be a problem right now, right? I mean, when you see them, that's when we have an issue.
I mean, isn't it a problem that he doesn't see them?
Yeah, you see, you say that, but I didn't see a goblin once, and I got stabbed because of it.
To be fair, you walked into him.
If you would
Yeah.
like, you could roll me a perception.
I would like. Perception. Right. 15. I said we.
I think it's
25.
25?
This looks like the stage passive.
Up that you
Yeah,
can
it's
see.
good. I have to roll a nat 30 to see these invisible fuckers. Right, I shall take my sardine flavored tea to go.
So yeah, let's go.
Sorry. Okay, sure. Let's go.
While the group is walking, Alden would just in Celestial say thank you, Shadow.
And a jibba jabba to you too.
You... Celestial. You feel just... slight breeze on your back. Almost like acknowledgement.
Alden just smiles.
I believe you're going in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you make your way towards the dock and stuff. Point you can see like the doors and the stuff. It's more like, I say door, it's more like a archway. It's the shape of a door, but no actual door. You can just from. This leads to a corridor and stuff. Arches on the side. Goes like further back, like towards the city, essentially, like streets this time. It's not sewage though. And it's goes as that's go a bit far in, and gets so far down the corridor, and big R, because you do have very keen hearing, and Bartholomew, because ridiculous passive perception.
What?
Both of you start to hear voices.
Oh god, I'm going crazy.
Coming from further down the corridor, where it's clearly starting to look a bit more lit up, a bit and to widen a bit.
Let's be sneaky.
Okay.
Is the paladin still wearing plate?
I love you, Soul.
Maybe.
Is the fighter wearing plate?
No.
Fuck you, Lemmy.
I saw what Lemmy did.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So, are we trying to be sneaky?
Sure.
Sure.
Roll me, everyone roll me stealth checks. Alexa, stop.
That's pretty good.
17.
That's no.
It's a 20.
I don't want to talk about it.
24?
I can't even see myself.
26.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. My passive perception is 25.
Oh, mine had a 3. Though.
I might just pop the inspiration from Loskin.
I will point out before you think about doing that, because you're trying to do this as a group, it's a group check. So as long as there's more successes than there are, it's not an individual stealth per person.
I'll trust in Bartholomew's then.
What the fuck did Shay roll?
Yeah.
You rolled
Shay rolled a 4.
a 4.
Yeah, that's starting to look more important.
Mine is 17, thanks to advantage.
Nice.
Why I have advantage? It's called the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Oh, okay, everyone, cool. Okay. So you start to sneakily make your way down the corridor, being a bit more light-footed and stuff, a bit slower. As you get closer and closer, you start to hear the voices, like everyone starts to hear them and stuff. Get a bit closer, and you start to hear the voices a bit more clearly. Manage to twig on. You can hear about 3, maybe 4 different voices. And from the sounds that you can hear these voices making, they're playing a game of poker.
Sick.
Make your way further down the corridor. Pretty sure they're not really paying attention. Get towards the end. Who's in front?
No, me.
Probably Bartholomew.
I can go in front, I don't mind.
Okay, that's
Shay-
only.
Couldn't you just go Shay away because of down here it's darker?
It's getting lighter. Torches are lighting it up. That's what Lumi said. It gets wider.
Oh.
And lighter.
So Bartholomew, being the head of the group, you get to, as the end where it's widening up a bit, you manage to peek your head round and stuff. You see 4 guards playing a game of poker. Not paying attention to anything else. They're literally paying attention to their cards, money on the table and stuff. They're also having blatantly a conversation about the prisoners that are around and plans and stuff and how they've got pretty much almost the entire city full. As the forces of guards that are available is like that are available to Isaac's side is way outmatched compared to the guards that are actually loyal to the crown. They've just got them controlled by a pure fear.
Mm-hmm. Just noting all this down. Yep.
Oh shit.
One of them even starts to talk about Isaac's plans of the metal dragons to send them out to help Lord Malik.
Yep, that'll work well.
How the idea was to transfer the Warforged consciousness into them as the kind of power core for these dragons to kind of bring them back to life as a part of the ritual. And how essentially his laboratory is covered, like absolutely armed to the teeth with Warforged to protect it. And they also talk about in terms of like how many prisoners they actually have. There's only one other location they talk about that's only got 2 guards, because there's literally that little of them that are loyal to Isaac.
And where is this other location you're talking about?
They don't specifically give a location, they just say the other place, like there's the other prison.
God damn it.
The only other bit of information you managed to get from the guards and stuff while they're playing these games of poker, just sitting there listening on them. All this is over the course of like a good half an hour to an hour, by the way, if you're just standing there listening. The other bit of information you get is they do talk about an incident that happened in the lab the other night.
Oh, I am definitely listening to this.
Where Isaac actually lost an arm. He was extremely mad.
Isaac.
Warforge, he still has the Warforge, but it is its brain, its soul, its consciousness, all that, whatever you want to call it, is no longer in its body. It's made it into one of the dragons and took control. That dragon has then since got away, because Isaac force teleported it away with the teleportations he had in his lab in order to to disperse these dragons out secretly, essentially. And Isaac is currently in the process of fighting fire with fire and figuring out a way to how to transfer his own mind into one of these dragons since his own body is harmed.
So he's a pussy. That's what I hear.
In other words, he's injured. That's important information.
Did they sound scared when they were talking about this Warforged dragon thing that got away?
They sounded scared in the sense of what it's capable of. They didn't sound scared in the sense of like... It's like... Fuck, that dragon's out there, like... I hope eventually Isaac's as programming kicks in and comes to our side, because I don't really want to go against it. But hell, we're lucky he doesn't know our faces, so he can't come for us.
Please tell me one of you knows thaumaturgy. We all heard the roar. We know what it sounds like. You can recreate it.
I have thaumaturgy.
That would be funny. Oh, that would be funny.
I was going to say, normally I take thaumaturgy, but I actually don't.
I mean, Bartholomew did just turn to you as a group, like, please tell me one of you has got this. He's not saying it as the player.
I know.
Can I recreate? What check do I need to do to recreate it?
Well, I mean, you heard the roar.
Uh-huh.
You have keen mind.
I would do that.
Okay, while she's about to do that, I'm gonna read him a crossbow just in case.
Yeah, already.
Oh,
Yeah, already my swords.
another detail to really point out real quick, just before you do this. Sorry, I was meant to point this out earlier. While they're all sitting at the table, they've literally just got armor on. You don't see any weapons on them. They're all against the wall.
Is the wall closer to me or them?
It is way closer to you.
We can steal their weapons.
Put it like this way. Oh. But to say, for example, they're playing poker quite a bit away from the door. Their weapons are like kind of against the... They've kind of walked in, put the weapons down, went over to the table, sat down.
I could literally just reach in and grab one.
You can try and sneak in and grab one, yes?
I'm
How
gonna
many
try and sneak in
candles
and
are
grab one.
One? Grab all?
We'll try and do what?
I'm gonna try and sneak in and grab the weapons.
Okay,
Before
roll
I
me
do
a
this,
stealth
I'm going
check
to turn-
just for yourself.
Before I do this, I am going to turn to Eldon and say, if they look like they're about to turn around and notice me, pick the thaumaturgy on the upper side of the room.
Roll me an individual stealth. Just for you, Bartholomew.
Yep. If I can find it. There we go. Stealth. Roll.
Waiting to hear inspiration.
It's a 17. I don't think I need the inspiration.
I'm telling you, roll the bad number. Because they really don't pay attention.
Yeah, so none of them notice you. You've managed to sneak away and you're right next to, like, all weapons. You see a greatsword, a longsword, see a shield, you see a bow with some arrows and stuff, and then you also see two small hand axes.
For the bow, just take the arrows. It's more fun.
I take my dagger and I cut the string to the bow. Don't need to take it if it's shit.
I could use the arrows.
We can pick them up afterwards.
Fair!
I pick up the shield because that's a nuisance. That's one arm. Said there's a great sword, 2 hand axes, and what else?
A longsword.
A longsword.
Longsword.
Fuck. Well, I don't think I'm the most strongest motherfucker in the world, so I don't think I'm holding both a shield in one hand and a giant fuck-off greatsword in the other. So I'll take the longsword, as it should be lighter.
Successfully gonna go back into the doorway of the group holding a shield and a longsword.
What?
I think we take it.
Just grab. Wait, you have a bag of holding.
I do, but, you know.
Oh, right.
I would then like to sneak back in. You want me to roll stealth again?
I will give you the option. You can re-roll and take your new roll, and you have to take it, or you can use inspiration. Or you can keep this roll, and I'll roll again with disadvantage.
I want to re-roll.
Okay.
Oh, that was a 19 and it rolled inspiration.
Okay.
18. Okay.
Okay. Just I'll let you know right now, the 11 would have won.
Oh.
Hey, we didn't know.
No, you didn't know, but that's the way it goes.
That is the way it goes.
Before you got a chance to say anything, you were like, nope, inspiration, you're playing it safe, that's fine. Yeah, so you get back in, they don't notice a thing.
Okay, because the reason I didn't put the longsword in because I didn't want to push the limits on what a bag of holding can hold. Hand axes are smaller. So they're going in.
That's fair.
leaving the quiver with arrows and a greatsword.
And a broken bow. Picking up the greatsword and walking back out again.
Wait, did you say you take the greatsword?
Yep.
Okay.
Back of the folds, the hand axes. Grab the greatsword. That's
You
great.
managed to make your way like round the corner back into the doorway of the group, and you're holding a greatsword.
So I'm just.
I'm gonna
No.
look over. I'm gonna look over at the paladin and be like, "Do you want that thing?"
Now.
Or no, that's you.
What?
Or do you want the greatsword?
Can do, yeah.
You'll have a flying
Take
shield
it.
after all.
Yes, I'll take the greatsword. What kind of
So
greatsword?
yeah, Eldon would
Is it
now
good?
do the roar. Do the roar.
Okay. In
Before
terms
she
of what
does
type
the
of
roar.
greatsword, to you it's greatsword. That's how it looks.
Just a regular greatsword.
Regular
Can I ask
greatsword.
how many torches are in there?
How many torches?
Hmm?
There's about a good 10 or so.
Okay, that won't work then. It's okay.
Okay, so you do the further turn. So from the other end of the room, towards where there's like another corridor.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
moment.
moment. Wait. Okay, we're waiting.
And another thing is, when the Roys, because I can cause the flames to flicker, they immediately start flickering as well.
So from the other end of the room, where another corridor is, suddenly there's just this mighty roar, and they're coming through, and the flames start flickering like there's wind, like there's actually breath coming from that corridor. You watch as all 4 of these guards go, "What the fuck? Should you?" And like immediately, one of them stands up, kind of turns around, immediately just runs towards the wall, doesn't even fucking pay attention to you because he nat one twice. Picks up the bow, puts the quiver on his back, immediately grabs an arrow, and goes to pull on straight. What the fuck? The other 3 run towards the wall.
Ooh.
Where the fuck's the gear? Where's our weapons go? We can't fight this thing! We need to get the fuck out of here!
Louis, the moment when this happens, who fucking dropped?
Trevor, there we go, he's
Trevor.
back.
The ground starts shaking because it caused harmless tremors on the ground for 1 minute as well. As it seemed like something comes closer.
You literally watch, like, you just hear, right, sorry, you watch as his bow suddenly gets thrown across the room, the broken bow. Fuck this shit! Fucking run! Next thing you all know, suddenly have 4 guards in your faces. They've just encountered you at the door.
Hi.
You are under arrest.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Told you we should have someone posted.
Start reaching
Trev-
into my bag.
again.
Rope.
You do a tremor again?
Trevor dropped again, yeah. No, Trevor dropped again.
Oh, Trevor dropped again.
No, I just smile.
Right, go on. Sit down, faces against the wall.
I don't know why,
Arms out.
I just love this image of Eldon sitting there smiling at them and just does Vermiturge again, just a little bit quieter this time from her own voice and does the raw, like, raw.
Oh no, I can do it. The others would disappear. So I will dismiss the flicker and the tremor. And then I do Eldon's eyes change color to a bright red. To just
Nice.
do what he says and tell us where the other prison is.
But,
They all kind of
yeah.
look at each other like while Bartholomew's just like tying up their hands and stuff. Just like, oh, like devils didn't exist. What the fuck? I'm not dealing with this. Fuck this. No.
The one that says that Eldon just had next to his. Trust me, it's much worse than you think. So tell us,
Do me a favor. Roll me intimidation.
do I have advantage with it?
Oh yes, 100%. You've got advantage.
Cool, because I have a -1 to it. 13.
Really sure they were already terrified.
You I'm just gonna. Oh, they fair. Okay, so 3 of them, including the one in front of you. Also, they're kind of scared of you, but they're not willing. Really, they're like kind of speechless, scared. Like, they're like, what the fuck do we do? Like, one person just sits there and goes, "No, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm not making any deals with fucking any devils type shit. Fuck this shit. They're at fucking A42. Fucking go there. No, I'm not dealing with this."
Eldon head pats him, says, "Good boy."
Now Bartholomew goes up behind him with a knife pointed on his spine. Where is this other prison you were talking about?
No, that's 840.
A42.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about
842.
Oh no, we got the information.
Yeah, Eldon just fucking made people panic and shit their pants. And yeah, the one that told gets head pat by Eldon.
Was it the purple hand, by the way?
Ah, yes! The one that's already looking scary!
I used to do that one moment. Thank you for the raid. I've only just bloody noticed it. Thank you so much,
Oh, he's
Fire.
talking
Thank
to
you for that
chat.
raid. Welcome,
Yeah.
raiders. We're doing D&D. Sorry, I'm in the middle of doing middle story stuff.
But
so
yeah,
it's not
how do
always
you
easy
like
for me
Elden
to
just
notice things. But thank you.
doing
Welcome
that?
all.
It's
Welcome
great,
all.
right?
Welcome you all in. For those that don't know me, I'm Lewis Digital. I do D&D every other Friday. As you can see, we're doing that today.
Oh,
And I
we had
stream
a
a lot
raid.
of RPG games. But thank you very much again. I
Oh!
hope you had a wonderful stream. Stuff. I apologize I did not notice it sooner.
Yeah,
But
Elden
yes,
decides to
welcome
play
on,
a
welcome
little
all.
bit
Hope
with
you all had a wonderful
commentary to
time
get
here as we do some
information.
Digital Realms D&D, and we've got a very chaotic group.
Because the other way that Elden could have
I
got
hope you
information
enjoy.
was
I'm
like,
not always great at
cool,
responding, especially in
good
the
to
middle
know.
of D&D.
I break his
but
legs
Thank you so
and
much.
then cause cure wounds.
That I know that tactic. That is evil.
I'm back. I had to quickly respond. We had a raid.
Yeah, so said that. But yeah, Elden.
I was going to drive a knife into her shoulder and keep twisting to the
Yeah.
dog.
Elden had pets the guy with the purple hand, the like fingers going into dark purple. Just head pets him.
What? Roll me intimidation again.
Why does it smell like shit in here?
I feel like they might be about to soil themselves.
11.
Surely a disadvantage.
He manages. You see his legs trembling, barely holding his bladder in.
Right, well, we now need to go free the hostages.
Someone needs to keep watch of
Yeah,
our prisoners, though.
So, me and you keep watch?
Sure.
I'll go let the people out then.
I would advise Shay go with you and Hart, because Hart can also heal in case they need it, and Shay can pick locks in case she's needed. Also, and I'm just going to rifle through her pockets. Any keys in here?
Oh yeah, one of them has a set of keys.
Thank you.
Yoink.
Are you handing it to the people that are going to go and deal with the prisoners?
Oh, grab the keys. Shay, Hart, let's go.
Elden would grab the money from the table. Like, you don't need it anymore.
There was 100 gold on that table.
Elden gives 50 to Bartholomew.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to look at their cards and see who was going to win, and then I'm going to reveal it to them.
The guy that was the guy that was going to win was the one that blabbered on where the other prison is. So, rest of the group, make your way further in. And it's not too far until you start to see Cell. And there's a few people here and there. It's a one cell in particular. An olderish gentleman. What? Is that you?
I guess I'll kind of turn to look at him, and I've forgotten his name, so you might have to help me out here, Lima.
New NPC?
Huh?
No, he is.
New NPC who does?
It's I'm not gonna know that. Did we give this one a name? Question?
Well, I should know his name, but did you give him a name?
Oh, not that I can see. I look up real quickly. I see just Lotus in my chat saying yes. I love how you remember an NPC I give a name to, but I don't.
This is where we find out his name, or he isn't just an old man, his name is Oldman.
Knowing this group, that might be true.
Me, might be.
As quickly as let me go to my quickly that I've got. Off the top, thinking of my head.
But it is.
It is for story moments. For names, I'm rubbing. Ismay's an elf, right?
Yep.
I think so.
Oh, it's their fucking like uncle or dad or some shit.
It took you that long to figure that out, so.
Yes, yes, it did.
That's a female name.
They put Lemmy on the spot, guys. It's all good.
Alright, it's the best thing ever.
Where's the Iblis
Don't say that.
How about Elrond? I don't even.
That's Elrond, and that's a Lord of the Rings reference.
It's saying Lotus has just said, I don't even know if I've said it right. Elrond.
Yeah, Elrond.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a Lord of the Rings reference.
Fuck, it's not their name, Elrond.
Damn it, why are we going down Lord of the Rings? Okay. I just kind of look at him and go, Elrond?
What are you doing here, my boy?
Does he have one of the Elvis rings?
You just stay
Rings
back with
of power don't
prisoners and leave us to it. What do you call it? Here to help if possible.
Have you found Ismay? What is she doing?
Ready to lay down her life for the Queen, but not any different than usual.
As long as she's safe. You say you're here to help, but I take it the guards are dealt with?
Yes, they're tied up right now.
What about the threats inside the castle? What about all the people that could be working for him?
Adam, did you tell us that bit that you overheard them?
I thought we all overheard it.
Oh, did we all overhear that?
Yeah, the only thing that was
I
important,
thought-
the only thing that was important on was what he was seeing.
Apparently, less of them are loyal to him than they think. The rest are just out of fear. The faster we get Hughes out of here, the faster he loses numbers.
Best let me out then. We're gonna have to find someone to lay low, though. Just to not trigger anything.
I'm gonna open the cell. I'm assuming one of them has the keys.
One of you just were given the key.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Saul, but he's not in his seat right now.
See you, Lucian. Give me those.
Open the door. Let him out. Go, do you have any wounds?
No, I'm fine, just a bit hungry.
I just kind of like wave my hand and like pass him a berry.
Hungry, I'm
I'm
dead.
hungry, I'm dead.
Oldest dad joke in the world. Takes the berry from you. Thanks. Do you have anywhere we can lay low? So we don't hear the fact that we've been released?
That's a good question. Do we have anywhere?
Haven't really found anywhere.
Nope, we do not. Not going to lie, this is still a plan in motion.
I'll take it. It's better than nothing.
By the way, just to let you know that he has literally ate a meal for an entire day.
Yep.
Right, rest of them.
I remember gooseberries, don't worry.
The bigger issue we're going to have is like letting everyone know that you're safe and proving it.
Yeah.
Not to mention massive mechanical dragon things, but yeah.
Yeah, we've been hearing talks of those. The guards, their mouth shut all that much. But essentially, dragon things you talk of, they kept saying would eventually be food.
Well, luckily enough, yous aren't. Kind of continue opening cages, helping people as they need it.
In the other cages, you find children, elderly people. Clearly, no one of like significant importance, like in terms of like a political stance or anything like that. Like nothing that way, or just quite clearly a person that is dear to someone in some way, shape, or form. Like, that's the only connection you can make between these four.
So, Saul, where are we hiding them?
Very good question. How many are there?
Caitlin, where are we hiding them?
No, Lumi. How many prisoners are there?
There is 4 cells total,
Okay.
and there's a grand total of... You've got about 6.
We have them stay in the Queen's hidden chamber.
How many people again? How are you sneaking 6 random people into a castle? To be fair, do we need to sneak 6 random people into a castle?
I mean, I don't know if we need to sneak them into the castle if, like, most of the guards are still loyal to the Queen. And it's just mostly out of fear that everyone thinks that Isaac has control of it.
Well, old man, what do you think?
It's between here and the castle is quite a long distance.
That's very true.
All it takes is just us bumping into, or one of Isaac's men seeing us. Yes, you say he may not have a lot, but he still has some.
I mean, we don't. That's actually a good point. Alright, I'll be right back, and I go back to the other group. Where Bartholomew and Eldon is.
Okay.
He's not dead, he's just sleeping.
No, that's not what I want to know. Could you ask them if they ever have guard changes?
Well, you heard him out. Do you?
Do you have shifts? Anyone supposed to replace you?
Only the people from the other prison?
So So is it just you and the other prison who are loyal to Isaac?
They kind of look at you, like, kind of try to bring this, like, they're trying to center, like, themselves from all the fear and stuff.
You see Alden specifically, like, looks away.
But looks at them again.
No, looks away specifically, not to scare them too much at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm saying at that point, like I say, they're just trying to send themselves, like, I'm going to tell you anything.
Well, I pick up my dagger.
Oh, no, you see Alden's former touchy red eyes. I would like you to speak.
By the way, they see a black sword appearing in Lucian's hand.
Okay, so, by the way, before they could even make another decision, they're on their knees, and this guy, you said, turned around to sort of center himself. I have a
like
dagger.
center himself, like he's trying to, like, mentally, like, you know, like, hey, I've got an idea what the situation is. Prepare him, like, you know, that, like, center himself emotionally.
Okay, well, I've got a dagger pointed at his crotch.
So, what was that?
Yeah, I would like you to speak.
You literally watch where the dagger is pointing slowly become a patch of water.
He peed himself.
He peed himself. You were saying?
You have men inside the castle and around the town to observe for other means.
Okay, insight check. 26.
He is 100% telling the truth.
Oh. I'm gonna...
And none of them's gonna
just
come to the
offline
prison to
on-
check up on you.
No, none of them are gonna come. No, it's just us and the other person that rotate. Everyone else is on
Okay.
observation duty.
That is all I needed to know, and I walk right back to where Hart and the cages are.
Well,
Alden's just, wouldn't it be fun if you all die? And no one would come check?
the guy that's just like peed himself. This is like, tell you how many of us there are. Will you let us live? Or at least me.
Think about it.
I have to think about it. Tell me first.
You have 3 people inside the castle
Who?
and 6 outside.
I would like the names.
I don't know the names. I actually
Do any of
don't.
Do any of your friends here?
I don't even know their names, to be honest. We just kind of put together and just do shit. We don't really hang out. We just want each other's money. And at this point, you hear one of the other guys like, really? Really, Fred? Really? We went to fucking school together!
Oh! So, Fred? And Adam would take out a book and notes it down. What's your last name?
Oh, I know what you're planning.
What, you want my last name?
All of your guys' first and last name. And if you have middle names, that as well, please.
They all happily give up. I'll let you make up whatever names you want. So for these 3. They all happily give you what they want. While you're doing this, and Saul went away, quickly back to Hart while he took Anime his way. Sitting there, you kind of trying to figure out. Saul's just went off, trying to figure out where these people could maybe hide. At this moment, one of the little kids that was pushes the DM to break. What? I'm confused by that hashtag. One of the little kids that was in the prison, like, slightly pulls on your shirt, Hart.
Yes.
If
Sorry,
we-
my throat kind of went there. Yes.
if we need somewhere to hide, we could always go to the Thieves Guild.
I mean, would the Thieves Guild happily hide you?
I mean, yeah, they've been helping loads of people, especially the people on the street as of late. They seem very friendly.
I just kind of pat the kid in the head and say, might be a plan.
Elden being friends with someone from the Field Guild is fun.
I kind of just like, as I pat him on the head, I say, thanks, kid.
I'm glad I'm not part of that conversation.
Yes.
No, but Argo's there.
Yep.
So is a lovely dragon.
So yeah, hey Argo, how do you feel like that the Thieves Guild is nice?
The question is, did Argo even pay attention?
I did pay attention, thank you, Soul.
So how do you feel about it?
I'm very indifferent.
What?
How?
Indifferent means you don't give a shit.
How the fuck is the paladin indifferent, huh?
I think what he was trying to say is he's confused, like he doesn't know how to feel.
Yes, because my experience with the Thieves Guild has always been bad experiences where I'm always fighting them, and these two twats here are being nice.
Oh,
The kid?
Oh, the kid.
Or just in general?
by the way, real quick. This is for the Digimon players of the group. Haven't seen it. I'm going to post an image chat while we do so. This is so the Liberators manga came out, and in it's all about the card game. In the manga, they had to have their own form of a deck box. It serves multiple purposes. This same deck box, they're bringing as a real life product, and I totally fucking want it. I just randomly popped in my head because I quickly went and looked at stuff. That should hopefully do the image for you. There you go. There's the image of the deck box that they're going to release. Just wanted to really throw that out real quick as a slight side tangent. It looks
really
fucking
cool.
And it also there's that color, and then there was on the stream where they showed it off. There was a white version as well, so it might be multicolored. Looks cool as fuck. Just wanted to quickly side tangent that.
I want one too.
Yes,
So
no,
you need to play more if you want one.
So yes, I am feeling quite indifferent to the fact that this child is being nice, and the majority of the time where I'm fighting the Thieves Guild, they're all assholes.
I just got to point out one thing, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the child is a member of the Thieves Guild.
I don't think so either. That's what
Heresy!
I don't think the child's a member of the Thieves Guild. Next thing you know, the child just pulls out a dagger.
Fuck, they're starting them young!
Just behind a heart, looking at Chris, just brings the dagger slowly across his neck, type thing.
Yes, because my back is turned away from you, Hart. Talking to you, I'm looking at you. This child is like slowly bringing out a dagger. Yes.
Right. Shall we make a move to where the guards were, at least? And figure out from there?
Yes.
As you start to move back towards where the guards were, Saul suddenly approaches you.
Oh, hey guys, I talked to the others. Literally no one's going to check up on this place after the guards are gone.
Oh, sweet. Let's work
Other than the people in the other prison, so, I mean, they could. Unless this, I don't know if this place is trapped, otherwise they could stay here and lay low.
We've also got the other option. I'm not sure how much Argo would like it, but Argoth would like it, but they could always just talk to this new guy from the Thieves Guild.
I don't know, I might end up wanting to stab a bitch.
Well, we may as well decide with the full group instead of just us.
Very true. Back around I go, I guess. And follow them.
As you make your way back into the hall, you just see a Chaos, Eldon, just finishing writing the last of the names.
And she just looks at them still, always fucking repeating Tomodachi, so she keeps the red eyes while looking at them. It's great to have your names now.
So since Fred doesn't know anyone's names, what about what were the rest of
Oh, they've all said the names. I'm letting Chaos decide what their names are.
Cool. Of all, how many people are there again?
Oh,
there's 3 of us.
In terms of who's there's 4 of them.
We've got Fred, and you know what? Just out of the names that are here, Simon, Marcus, and Trevor.
Nah, I feel like they all need to have F. As the starting name.
I thought Eeny, Meeny, and Fred.
What about George? Fred and George.
Fuck off.
Fred, George, Bill, and Ben.
I was gonna say, like, the guy's correct. I don't think we want George.
Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Fred.
Meeny, Miny, and Fred. Question, DM. Does any of these ones recognize me?
No.
Good.
They're not the Fuse Guild.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, this kid just popped straight into my brain while fucking Fred and George and shit was being named.
Fred, George, Ron,
No, I have it funny. Fred, Frederick, Felix, and Jason.
Do you know what would be really funny if they all had the same last name?
Do you know who they are? No, they're my brothers. I have no clue who they are.
I can make it the last name. That would be funny. Except Jason.
No. I don't know. I look over at the quiver. Cheap arrows, broken string. You must be a Weasley.
Okay, let's go.
I was going to say...
Let's call them Weasley, except Jason.
And like that, as John, Paul, and Ringo. I don't like a chat. That's a good one. Well, Fred can't be the same last name because he actually had no idea who the other ones were. And
cool, then he's the one with the odd name.
Yeah, because obviously an insight check was done on him, and I said he was telling the truth, which means he doesn't know who.
Do I ask one of the other ones?
That'll be Fred Freberger.
The names of the other guards that are on patrol in the castle.
Sorry, repeat that?
I would like to ask one of the other guards the names of the observers that we're talking about.
Not trying that hard. The best he can give you is he knows one of them. He can't remember his name. It's on the tip of his tongue. It can't quite there. He's really trying to think for you, but he rolled really low. And the best he can give you is their first name begins with a D.
Derek.
He's nuts.
I opened up to it. I opened it up.
Yeah, Alden just smiles. Again, thank you for all your names. If I learn that you do anything bad, I will haunt your dreams.
Okay. I look at the remaining 2 guards. Can one of you help him remember this name?
Oh, I mean, I noticed you were dying in the background, like, as the joke was made, and you pretty much were ready to die. I noticed. If one of the other guys can help you. That one gets a bit of a better thought process.
But legit, the names are Fred Grace, Frederick Weasley, Felix Weasley, and Jason Weasley.
That's great.
We chose it. We won it.
I love this.
And they all went to school with Fred.
One of the other guys, people were like, I don't know about in the castle, but I know one of the ones that's in town is called James. I don't know his last name.
Okay.
Good to
Is it
know.
Potter?
Guard number 4, you're being awfully quiet.
Yes, you are.
I would love to help, but I just can't remember.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking for his belongings.
He rolled a 2 and a 1.
No.
It's okay, I'm gonna jog his memory. I'm gonna look for his belongings, for, like any lockets or his wallet or anything. A picture of his family, for instance. Picture of a child.
Guard number 4.
Yep.
Nope. You find a locket that looks sentimentally important. It doesn't open. It's a bit of a weird thing for a guard to have on.
What is this for?
Other, give it to me.
Okay, and how does it open?
Doesn't.
Insight check.
You have these guys at knife point. One of them's peed their pants. They've got what they believe to be a devil staring them down.
By the way, the
Don't
one
think
that's
they're lying.
the last one, Jason, Elton just places her hand on his face. Just, I hope you can do it better now, and casts guidance on him, so he can retry. With still the red eyes looking at him.
I
To
love
try and jog his memory.
Yeah, with guidance, so it's a D4, then he can add to an ability check of his choice.
I love how this turned into an evil campaign.
I was about to say, you're under arrest. We're going to interrogate you and make you get the fear of God.
God, now.
24 is your insight. Guy's not lying. As for the Jason, I'm assuming Jason's the first one, the one that had the letter.
Jason's the one that you give time. Or no, that's James.
There's no need to wonder where your dad is.
Here.
You
And
just told me
he-
hey, you
Yes.
name them. I haven't given them a particular
So,
order.
we have Fred, that's the one that doesn't know the others.
Right?
Jason is the last of the 4 guys that just got the thing
the
stolen.
one that Bartholomew is holding the pendant of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. One quick moment. Just. Ah, fuck. I don't need cheap viewers at all. Thank you very much. Fuck off.
You go bye-bye.
I'd rather have genuine viewers.
Yeah,
All about the quality, not the quantity.
That's true.
that's very true.
I mean, he gave you a name, didn't he?
To check his
Oh, no.
memory for the complete details.
One of them said D. He only knows one that begins with D.
The guards, the town guard, one starts, it's James.
Yeah. So that's the last one. That's the one, and that's the one you've just done guidance on.
Yeah.
So what are we missing? Lily and Severus then?
I just need more names.
The guy sitting there like really scrambling, like, I only know James. I don't know.
What is with his last name?
Last name?
Yes.
Normal thing to ask. Hey, how are you doing? It's lovely to meet you. What's your last name?
Well, usually
And
people
Eldon
would
just
ask
has
what's their
this-
name and they say their full name, but you know.
Eldon just has this big smile that still looks. And she has her dark-colored hand on his cheek, by the way.
He's sitting there, just kind of
And
like
she just-
raising his chin up, like, "Who the fuck says their full name? I should go, hi, my name's Jason. I don't sit there and say my full flippin' name."
I don't know his name was Jason.
I'm getting these vibes at the moment.
Oh yeah, by the way, how evil can Eldon be at the moment? Because she's slightly pissed at the world.
Well, you can wrap this pendant around his hand and cast heat metal.
Oh no! Do I have the spell equipped?
But I
with?
wouldn't advise doing that in front of a children.
Oh, really?
Yeah, keep in mind, everything you're doing is in full view of these kids.
I know.
Anyways,
I just
think
turned
there's
to
any
the
more
kids and
information
go,
to pick up.
Remember, kids, if you get out of line, she's going to deal with you.
And like that, the
Jesus.
kids now have nightmare fuel.
It's about to say, I don't think the kids are
I
gonna
could do
step out of
vampiric
line.
touch.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure them kids already have nightmares, considering they were stolen from their family and locked in a prison.
Stolen
I
from
could
their
cast
families, locked in the
vampiric
prison, and
touch.
now seeing what's the best way to describe a fucking demon.
But by the way, because Eldon holds it, would that be a hit automatically if she does a touch spell?
They're tied up, they can't fucking move.
So it would be a hit.
Yes.
Oh, good lord.
Not only would like if you were to actually fucking swing, not like just graze like on purpose type thing, if you were actually going for it, it'd be an automatic crit.
You would be like fucking smack, like, they'd be dead the moment you touch them. They're still normal like guards.
Eldon just smiles, has its face, and she just tightens her grip and casts vampiric touch.
I'm not gonna say it's a crit because you're just trying to do it to it.
Oh no! If he dies, it happens.
What is the max damage of this?
Vampiric touch, because I would use a 4th level spell, so that would be 4d6.
24 damage? Any plussing?
4d6 Lune, is that not like
4d6, 4d, 4d 6-sided dice. That would be 24.
40? Yeah.
24.
24.
Is there
That's
any
no
plus?
plus.
You're right,
Any,
you're right,
any
you're
plus
right.
the damage is what I'm asking. Is it like 4d6 plus anything?
No.
Okay.
No, just 46. Did you just kill a guard?
You do this and like you just kind of tighten your grip. The guy watch blood out the nose, out the eye, and he just kind of like barely like catching his breath. What are you?
Your worst nightmare if you guys don't give me more answers. And she just sits down.
I don't have any more answers.
What about your boss?
Isaac?
Yes.
I didn't ask anything about him.
No, just give me information now. Don't worry. I don't hurt that much anymore.
I'll go take the kids and go. I don't want them seeing this.
Yeah, kids, come along. Come along.
This is going
I'm
dark.
there,
All we can
close
do
the
very
door
much.
behind
Hey,
us.
Silver.
By the way, Eldon has her back to the kids, so they don't see her eyes.
This has gotten very fucking dark.
Now, kids, we're all going to sit in a group of circle and we're just going to sing Kumbaya.
What the
There's activities going on. Like, let's all just go out to the docks now. Let's all go outside and let's just counter that for a moment. Kumbaya, me lord. Kumbaya, kumbaya, shield maiden. Kumbaya.
Eldon is pissed off because of Discord.
No.
Bartholomew would like to whisper into Eldon's ear and ask her to please not do that again, because he wasn't lying when he said he wanted to arrest them, and they need to be alive for that.
Don't worry. I'm gonna sit in the back. The rest is up to you. And she just legit takes one of the chairs, turns it, and just watches.
So what do you want to know about Isaac?
Everything.
I can tell you is he's a bloody madman. He's constantly creating things. Learn things that most men we wouldn't have learned in over 100 years because of flipping Malik.
So why be loyal to him?
Because it's the winning side.
Doesn't really seem like the winning side right now. Seems like you've misjudged everything.
Maybe so, but I doubt that you will defeat what's to come. This is a definition this is the definition of the case of maybe losing the battle, but the war will be won.
I kind of like move forward slightly and like, do you know how many people have told us that? Do you know how many times that's not come to pass? We've defied every odd.
Let me say
Your
this.
odds are no different.
I look over at them. Have you heard of a group going around Lunaria? Taking down Malik's army?
I know it's you, everyone in Malik's force.
And you still think he stands a chance? He's going down. He's not winning this.
You watch as the other three and go as they can speak. Seen higher.
I don't need to see Pyre Isle to understand that Malik is still mortal. He is still a man who can be beaten. It might not seem like it now, but he will be going down, and Lucian makes his other sword appear and just stabs it to the ground, made of pure light. For I swear on my name, it's Lucian Stormcrow, wielder of all. As good of this land, Malik will not stand against us. He is going down. And if you believe that it is his side you should be standing on, then you truly are fools.
It's less of a choice.
To whom? Yourselves? Malik? He's got no sway over you. It's your lives.
Swear Lord.
So, you have a choice now.
Rather to die with a sword than be killed as a coward.
I would
you
like to
to fight
search each of them
against
for
him?
the pendants.
Adam, say that again, Adam.
I would like to search all of them for the cultist pendants. I removed them all.
Lunaria will stand against
Say,
them.
I will make a choice, but I am still loyal. I am not. Things will happen.
Hey, Lily, you
I
know that
want you
thing I
to-
do where I reverse the process of draconification?
Yeah?
Could I walk up to one of them and try to do it while they're not transformed? To try and remove what Malik has over them?
Well, they're literally about to say, look at the back of my neck.
Look at the back of his neck.
See. Something engraved and as you look at it, the dude goes, it's a curse seal that reveals if we ever for a moment lose faith in Malik or any of his generals, it will kill us on the spot. So no, it's not a matter of having a choice now. It's still our lives.
You would rather live under a cruel dictator than die in the name of goodness?
I'd rather
Of what
flip
you
and
stand
live.
with?
Can the curse be removed?
Many have tried, none succeeded so far.
Lily, I'd like to try and remove the curse with the same way I remove the draconification from people.
Good try.
What am I rolling?
You are rolling a Arcana.
The dice are not my favorite. That's a 9.
Feel yourself trying to reach out. Normally do. Make a connection to kind of start process. As the connection kind of would touch the seal, just suddenly out of it just sparks out.
If you all want to live, then stay out of this war.
Best lock us up. We have to fight.
So death would be a mercy.
But then they'd never live with their decisions. Bartholomew, you should just lock them up.
Agreed.
Right. Now that that's dealt with, I move back to guard number 2, who could only remember a letter of a guard name. Have you remembered that guard's name yet?
No.
Damn it!
I'm rolling 2 dice, they keep getting low. I was silly thinking to myself. Points where I've got to shout and stuff, obviously for the add effect and, like, you know, the impact of the situation. God forbid what my neighbours must think at times. And I'm shouting directly towards the wall that is my neighbour, that I already know is Paper Finn. So there must be points where there's like, what the fuck's going on in there?
Okay. Well, I think we'd best move to the next person.
Yes.
I kind of look at you two and like kind of point behind me at all the people.
Well, like I said, they could stay on the ground here, at least until we figure out something else. Or, like you were saying, Hart, they could go to the Thieves Guild.
I'm sorry, what?
One of the kids suggested it. Apparently they've been helping out.
Seems to have been a revolution
Against
of
Mallet's
sorts.
forces.
Right. Well, the kids are outside, so give me 1 second, and I start picking up a guard, and I tell, I gesture to the rest of you, do what I'm doing. As I drag in the guard down into the cells, and I open a cell door, put him in. Did anyone else actually decide to copy what I'm doing?
Yes.
Pick up the guard?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
I know what they're doing.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Put all the guards in the cell.
No,
lock the
we've
door,
already established that. It's Kumbaya, Shield Maiden, Kumbaya.
Well, let the Moonlighting.
And that's the one, yes.
She Maiden is his personal god, but Moon Maiden is the wide-known one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think while this is going, Eldon, again in Celestial. Shadow, if you're here, is the Thief Guild really a good place to place the people to keep them safe?
To your religion. See how much.
$22.
22. Again, you feel like almost like a spur in the wind. Trust me, old friend.
Cool. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, Eldon waits till the others are back from getting the gods into the cells. Shadow says we should trust him, and if the kid says the Thief Guild is good, we should.
Sorry, I just got this lovely. Told the group. The shadow said it's just like the entire group is like, she's fucking swipe right again. She's fucking swipe right again.
So your old friend told you that Thieves Guild is safe then?
I asked. Yes.
Well, I'll step a step behind you on that, you know? I believe in you. I trust you.
So anyway, now that the guards are in a cell, I lock the door, and as I'm about to leave, I stop, and I tell them, once we secure the town, we'll have you transferred to a proper cell under guard where you'll receive food and water. And when Malik dies, and those curse marks get removed, you better thank me. And then I walk off.
As they're like, for any ones that you could see, like when you're saying that, they give you this look of like acknowledgement, but like obviously they can't really see anything. That would make them sound like they're going to.
So now that I've caught up with the group, what was that about a shadow?
My friend Shadow said I should trust him, and I trust that the Thief Guild is good. If he's at the moment currently from it.
As much as I hate to agree with you, it's currently our best bet.
Well, at least we can
No, how do we get them to the Thieves Guild without getting noticed by anyone in town?
Well, I mean, if only there was someone the Thieves Guild would recognize immediately.
All
Being
of
the
us.
one currently outside with the kids.
The potato.
Also, I still believe that arming as many of these things as possible is probably good. You still have a longsword, right, Bartholomew?
Yeah.
You handed that over to one of us. I think Lucian took it.
You don't need it though.
I know I don't need it.
Can I have it?
Sure. Just throws it over to you.
Oh man, hope you still know how to fight. I throw him like the sheathed sword over.
As the captain of the Royal Guard, I would hope so too.
Just don't go dying on me.
Would you like some hand axes too?
He just takes them as some of his belt.
They're like throwing knives for strong people.
Well, this is going again in Celestial and just Shadow. Where's the closest entrance to the Thieves Guild so we can bring the people there?
A small breeze, just
And you see Eldon just starts following it.
outside. You see an Argo sitting there holding hands with the children. Come by, Shield Maiden. Sorry, Moon Maiden.
Moon Maiden.
When she's going, she just come with me. It's a Argo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Now remember, children, we don't piss off women.
Don't piss off the cleric of the group.
Don't piss anybody off. Be good children now, you hear?
I was really, really hoping that as soon as she walked outside, there would be a child hooded. She'd take off her hood, and there's another hood underneath, but this time there's a man wearing a hood.
And start to make your way back up towards the buildings, the cafe and stuff. And from the shadows themselves comes out a hooded. I assume everything's dealt with.
Down there, yeah, but we need to go to the other prison.
Assuming you've got its location.
Yes.
Just have time.
Was it just Chaos and Argo that went?
Oh no, she said to the group follow.
Yeah, no, we do. She followed.
It's nice to see you again, friends.
This isn't the shadow.
Doesn't matter. Nice to see you them again.
Lucien would immediately recognize this is the guy that gave the letter.
Cool. So yeah, we go to the. Where should we get the other people? Where should we bring them?
I can take.
What about the second prison? Those people. Or should we bring them?
Give me the location and there'll be someone waiting.
And Eldon would say the dog.
E42. Rest assured, there'll be someone waiting. And knowing there's distrust and the way and looks getting pointed at him, just then speaks up like kind of past you, Eldon, towards Bartholomew. There's nothing to worry, Inquisitor. Branch is already.
Let's just hope for a day where you won't be needed.
The guild will, especially as the path went out. As the goal is no different than you. It is. Knows. Wait.
That's cool.
Okay, Shadow Hokage, calm down.
Probably not the reference I was going for. It actually wasn't. That was a completely different reference I was going for.
May I ask, like, which reference you were going for?
I'll give people to the end of stream to figure out.
That's fair.
Honestly, I thought a lot of this was Naruto based. I mean, curse
Yes.
marks, flipping shadows, ninja, almost like people, you know. I mean,
I'm just. Is it thanks to Shadow? The thief skill has reformed.
Indeed. He believes he's found a home.
It fits him.
Those just like him. Anyone that was tried to make sure they are dealt.
Tell your boss thank you for orchestrating that in Tarragon.
I'll say that again.
Tell your boss, or thank your boss for me, for what he did orchestrating that in Tarragon.
Couldn't accept him being too. He wishes person days, but there's other matters to attend to. Settle the debate of the Thieves Guild one. All decide its true leader. The home of outlaws.
I take it he's in Nazareth at the moment?
The great city of Nazareth, yes. Also Lunaria's biggest.
And an area that I need to go.
Right. Speaking of prisons, we need to be off.
Indeed. I will take these to see.
Thank you.
He kind of steps to the side and kind of extends his arm. This way. Guests. Last one. Though as the last of the prisoners he follows behind. And practically disappears as into them. His
I walk into the shadow of the Valley of Death.
Okay, Doc A42, here we go.
Yeah. While the group is walking, Eldon just keeps Lucian a little bit falling behind. That's the word. You know that's always swearing on your name. Not that good of an idea.
You think that again?
Eldon to Lucian.
Alright.
Well, my name and our group's all I've got. If I can't protect them, then who can?
Following down a similar path that Malik did. I don't want that.
Me and him are nothing alike. He stands on the side of darkness.
He was a hero before. A well-known one, even. That's why I was so confused and hurt that he changed sides. He was
Malik.
a good person. Malik, yes. That's why I asked you about your armor before. You had his armor.
Not like. I think I read a story about him.
Again, he was a good hero. Good friends. You're following down his path.
It'd be one and the same. How the mighty fallen.
I don't want that.
I won't become him.
Hopefully. And she would
Hey.
take speed.
That's why I've got all of you. And you in particular.
When she speeds her up, she just nods.
And Lucian will just pick up. This spot is on point.
The bot is always on point.
It really is!
Kind of reminds me of Minecraft music, though.
It does!
It really does, yeah.
For me specifically, it reminds me on Mice and Venus, and that hurts extremely. All the fucking time. Osterboof. Woofer. Ha.
Doo-doo-doo. One of you's just got DM'd, so everyone check your DMs to see who it was.
It's not me!
No, no.
Don't say who it is and who it isn't. Yes. So you all start making your way towards the dock. Takes you about, once again, another half an hour.
Same as before. Going down, sneaking.
I think that's the best idea. Look to the rest of them.
That's what you want to do?
So another
Stealth checks?
Stealth check?
Yep.
Nope. That's worse than it was before. That's an 11.
22. Natural 20, motherfucker.
Eesh.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh no!
Rogue.
Oh no! How the fuck do you net 1?
Like that.
Good lord.
Another!
Oh no! Christ. 2 net ones.
God damn!
Jay? Potato?
Stealth checks.
Apologies.
Cigar shaped potato.
Yeah, big old shaped potato.
Normal roll.
So Adam,
Well, I got a 3.
Adam, did you like seeing that mimic?
Hey, it's not a net 1.
No, that's very true. It's not in that one.
I think we failed this time.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be very sneaky this time. We also completely forgot whether or not there was actually someone posted at the entrance. The other guys were just slacking off. Don't know if these ones are.
Okay, I have the results. I'm going to give anyone the opportunity before.
I already used my
I don't
inspiration.
have any.
I don't think I have.
Can I give someone inspiration? Okay, can I give some of my inspiration to someone?
How much inspiration do you have?
Oh, I know. I do have a point of inspiration in case it's needed. Never mind.
I have 2 more.
I will let you spend both of your inspiration to give someone else inspiration.
No.
I mean, I think I'm fine on an 11. It's not in that one. I can re-roll if need be.
I'm more worried about Hard and Bartholomew.
Yeah, that's understandable, because they were both nat 1.
I
The
will.
DM has reconnected, what the fuck?
Yeah, I will point out. I mean, I don't know why it says that. Nat 1s and nat 20s do count stuff in this.
Of course. One counts like a double fail, one counts as a double success.
Okay, fuck that. Bartholomew re-roll.
Now for another nat 1.
Don't fucking jinx it!
Please no.
22.
That's better. That's better. That means the nat 20 and the nat 1 cancel each other out then.
Count this then. That is a success.
Just a success.
Success. You successfully group stealthed.
Good.
You would have failed.
Good luck.
Good fucking lord.
Right. In we go again.
In we go.
Any guards posted
Need this
outside,
time.
by the way?
No guards posted outside.
Okay, cool.
I think they are not expecting intruders.
No, true, they're really not. Let's see if they're also playing card games, shall we?
They're only there to keep people in, not out.
Cool.
So, I'm kind of get to get rooms. When you get to where you were before and you could hear the guards clearly, you have voices, but it's not clear this time. Not like they don't sound like they're in the room. They sound like they're further in.
Okay. So these ones are not completely slacking off them.
At least some do their work.
So who's leading the
I
charge?
mean, one of them someone to like
Not
sneak
me.
further in.
I've been quiet all session. I'll do it.
Okay. So leading the charge, you get to the room and stuff, you hear them like say further. You head into the room. You see a table with 2 chairs. And 2 what looks like soup in them. Steam still clearly come off. Freshly made. Ear coming from the corridor at the other side. Come on now, you little wretches, it's time to eat up.
Do they have the weapons sitting against the wall?
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see that.
You do see just 2 sets of long swords and 2 long swords, 2 shields.
Damn, get them.
Yes, I'm gonna
So
kind of
these
just.
ones are against the wall on the opposite side of the room. To one.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna kind of coil myself back and relay that to Bartholomew.
Okay, so let's see. They are on their way back. We could quickly run around and grab the weapons and move them out of the way.
Hear me out! Druid wild shapes, ghosted. You wild shapes grabs the thing and wild shapes again. Because it's equipped, it's in his wild shape form and he can fucking come back.
No.
No one would notice.
Very true.
But they need to fit on my person, right? They have to be like part of my equipment at that stage.
You have to put them on. They have to be equipped. That's it.
You carry 2 swords and 2 shields.
It doesn't have to be that working or he has to be able to use them. He just needs to equip them.
That's
I'm just
true.
trying to work out what my max carrying weight is.
I think that would not matter as a spider because that would disappear.
Also, I'm not doing incumbency and stuff, just make it some.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's literally
Place
just
them like
grab the
Zorro. Shield on the back, shield on the side, and then transform.
thing.
There, let's do that.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem there. You'll be fine.
Yes. Wild shape. Best
Wait.
shit.
You don't even,
Yeah,
even technically have to do that. Like,
Unless you're
shield on
running
each arm, holding a sword in each arm because the shield is there.
And then wild shape again.
So you've still
And then
got your
just
hand
leave.
free to hold a sword with, technically.
Fair. But we're still going to grab them in whatever way I can.
And then use wild shape and get back
And
to
then use wild shape.
You become a very tiny spider.
it. And the swords and shields are gone.
Yeah, and you can come back and relieves it.
And I will be back in a second.
Lucian just turns to Eldon. Want to do what you did last time?
Let's see what they have first.
Very fair.
I already traumatized children today.
Fair point. Fair point.
You hear a gate smashing, like, door shut-wise, like... Well, that's the last of them. Let's go and get our own fucking grub. Footsteps slowly making their way toward...
Let's head back with the stolen goods.
They go, and immediately they enter the room. Let's move the equip... Hey, Dave! You put your sword next to mine, didn't you? Yeah?
Dave?
And where did I put mine? On the wall next to the hallway? It's not there. Shit. Dave, I think we've been robbed. I don't know what to do. We can't exactly go out saying, declare to people we've been robbed. We're the fucking guard. On top of that, we're the corrupt guard at that.
They just walk out there and be like, I know, just have them sit down.
Dave,
Oh yeah, no.
we're
Light
fucked.
starts flickering. Light starts flickering.
What is that? Lucian's just gonna walk in, both swords drawn, like, oh, I know! Now sit both of your asses down.
And eat. Let them eat at least.
No. So, say what they said to the people.
What?
Because they went in there and they were like, what do they call it, grubs up or something, weren't they?
What's up, bitches?
You just see this guy just staring at you, like, with the lights flickering, and you're just like, kind of like almost very. The best way to describe it is very evil, cynical looking motion right now, with all the lights flickering and you're just summoning swords.
Mm.
And it's just like, nope, fuck this shit. Nope.
That's honestly better than what I was expecting. What I was expecting, once you said he puts his hands up, is a fireball.
No, yeah.
I'm a mage, bitch!
When this happens, Ellen just comes back out again and just smiles. Normal eyes this time.
I'm going to walk out and I'm going to calmly say to the man, because
The two people.
there's only one person in this room right now, right? The
One
other
person in the room.
Yes.
Dave's still down the corridor.
I'm going to turn around to the one in the room and say, okay, act like nothing else has happened and call your friend in here. Use whatever you need to do that. Tell him his food's getting cold. I don't care. But pretend that nothing has happened or your throat might be slit.
And he just slows, with his hand still in the air, slowly starts walking towards the table. Like, he's not doing any sudden movements, but to, like, your instructions type thing.
I'm going
Come on,
to slither.
Dave! Before the food gets cold, we need to eat. We can forget about the weapons for now.
I'm
Please.
going to slither to the other doorway and get ready to grab him with my tail.
And he sits down, his hands slowly on the table, and then you start to hear from the hallway, like, well, we didn't put the weapons down there, I've just checked. And at this moment, he walks in the room. Like, he doesn't see you if you're against the wall type thing.
Yeah, so as he walks in, I'm going to wrap my tail around him to where it bounds his arms together, and then the end of my tail is going to kind of wrap over his mouth so he can't say a word.
You literally feel the vibrations on your tail of... And the guy at the table just looks and goes, yes, Dave. It's the group. You've been discovered.
Alden just smiles. So, what's your guys' full name?
What's it you call the prisoners? Wretches? I believe that's what you guys are.
Guy kind of just looks around like... Screw this.
I just realized I forgot to unbind the prisoners I threw in the cell, which means my rope is gone.
I have rope, don't worry.
So do I.
Screw this shit. Death to Malik. And with that, you just kind of watch this curse mark on his as the back of him starting to spark up, and his entire body suddenly ignites into a flame.
Lumi, as this starts happening, I want to come out of spider form, and I want to cast anti-magic field.
You watch as the flames like cover his body, and as they finish covering him, just all of a sudden there's a heart. Nope. Flick of the fingers, and the flames disappear.
Is the mark still there?
The mark is still there.
Huh. I don't know what's going to happen to you when the anti-magic field wears off.
Oh, he most likely dies because magic starts to resume. And now I'm basically useless, and Ellen just sits down.
Anyway, yeah, we have every intention of killing Malik.
I kind of like drop the shields and stuff down.
I was still say this guy's gonna. Hey, Dave. Found our weapons.
Yeah, I'm going to turn to them and say, we have every intention of killing Malik and by proxy removing those marks. We were just going to put you in a cell.
Oh. I fucked up, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than you know,
You don't
buddy.
We don't even need a lot of information from you because we've just come from the Ever Prison and they've given us a lot.
Ah,
Just any names you have, anything that can help.
well, you're gonna find it anyway. Points to a backpack on the other side, like across the table from him, like against the wall.
Thank you, and sorry for what's happened. And I start looking through the backpack.
You find a small, like, notepad. Written on it, every guard, castle, city, and prison duty.
Ah,
As well as their
Perfect.
positions, like where they are based.
Perfect.
Oh,
yeah,
so
what
good.
was it? Bartholomew loves an enemy that knows how to kick notes.
That means we can
yeah,
literally
but he's
take
not
out
gonna
all the
die, and now I
people.
feel bad.
All,
Yeah.
all I
Yeah.
request for this information, if I somehow live this, not to be put in a cell.
I mean, yes, we can probably grant that, but is there a reason?
I only did what I did. Information there to be found. I'm doing what I'm doing because of this mark. However, I always intended the plan to foil them as a world that Alec wanting to make, or one I want my.
So then, why follow along with his ideals?
He has to. That's the mark.
Yes, to the mark.
I look through the notebook and ask him to point out his own name.
My
I want
name's not on the list.
What is your name?
Jeffrey Simmons.
And Bartholomew writes that down.
You did it to protect yourself and your family, didn't you? That's why you're loyal to him at the minute.
I wonder how many guards on
Why?
this list are in the same boat.
A lot of the guards here have a family. And it's why a lot of them was true. I just happened to fresh recruit to the guard. And thought I was better than them. Thought I could do what they couldn't. And I had suspicions about Isaac. And those suspicions got me into a place where I was forced to do what I'm doing now.
I feel bad for this guy.
I have a question about the mark. Do you know if it's just destroying the body or the soul as well?
So they prey on the lonely ones.
Prey on those that have got nothing to lose. Or some of them, those that have
Treating-
everything to lose. This
So-
in particular method is Isaac's strategy. Not
Treating them
Malik's.
like they're disposable. I'm gonna remove my tail away from Dave's mouth. And I'm gonna, make my fangs visible. What do you have to say on this? Do you have a mark as well? Do you have stuff to lose?
Traitorous bastard.
I'm gonna kind of hiss at him.
Right.
I would
I know
want
there's-
you
Another
to
guy up.
come. I'm
I
gonna
know there's
kind of.
an anti-magic field up, but I kind of still want to try and help the guy.
I think I could try with Death Ward.
You're gonna need to make sure he's locked up before he transforms and then attempt it.
We don't know if he transforms. He could just burn.
He could lose control as well.
Okay, hold on. Can someone tie up the asshole?
I just hand you rope.
Someone else tie up the asshole. I want to do something. And I start taking the amulets off
Okay.
off them both.
You find that the guy that said fucked a lot, like the guy that's kind of activated his mark, he doesn't have an amulet on him.
I love the laugh this from a background.
It's what big arms.
I can imagine his Oh.
That's a good one.
Yes.
At least I know Big Art has my back.
Yep.
Alright, give me the rope so I can tie him up. Get my tail off of him.
There you go. So, okay, before I do anything, I'm going to turn to the asshole again. You're a devout cultist. You worship Malik enough to call this guy a traitor. Yeah, you don't have an amulet. Why not?
No. The guy that called
No,
the
it's
traitor
the
had
guy-
an amulet. It's the guy that activated his
Oh,
curse.
the captain. Okay. Thought it was the other way. I thought this guy just wasn't trusted by Malik at all. I was like, wow.
No.
If it's possible and the mark is still there, can Eldon check the mark to see if it's something that she might know? Or similar to something she might know?
Go for it. Give me Arcana.
I would also like to check.
You...
Can I give help to Bartholomew?
You know what? I'll help you as well. I have a plus 10 Arcana.
I have a +1.
Or is it history, Lumi? Yeah, you look like you're deciding between
Depends on what
multiple
you're
things.
trying to find here. If you're wanting to see if you recognize this mark, I want a history. You're just wanting to see if you can learn what this mark is doing and how it's doing it, Arcana. If you're wanting to see how the mark is done and like that type of ideology about it, I want investigation.
I make a history check.
What was the history for again?
10.
To see if you recognize the mark, like, have you seen this mark before, be it in a book or something?
I'll go with that one then, I guess.
I actually want to go with the Arcana one.
Okay, so you want to try and figure out what the mark is doing now.
Yep.
History is 10.
This is my armor doing not the magic field. 27.
Natural 20 for the history.
Eldon, you look at this, and there is something familiar, very evil about this. Bartholomew, you look at this, and it's not exactly the same. It's like been tweaked upon. Marks that Inquisitors sometimes use as a torture before, like, the entire thing was reformed many years ago, like hundreds of years ago, when they would use any means necessary to get their information. Similar to that, but not exact.
Okay.
That when looking at this and trying to figure out what it's doing, figure out that essentially it's a type of blood magic that's using the user's own blood to cast the spell. So whoever's like got the mark on them, it's their blood being used for the spell.
I'll pass on that information to everyone.
Uh,
I'll also pass on my information.
again, being raised in the past, does Elden know that blood magic would use just the body, aka would destroy the body, or the soul as well?
Blood magic that you know of would harm the body.
Okay.
I'm going to... Upon hearing that, I'm going to give you a reroll.
History.
Of a history. Upon hearing the information from Hart and Bartholomew.
14, it was nearly on an 8.
You get one thing jogged in your memory. Hearing about how this symbol has changed from Bartholomew, from what knows or changes you make, and hearing the word blood magic as well. There is one word that comes to mind that mixes blood with the changes in this glyph. And the word is hell. And you are very much aware hellfire extinguishes a soul.
So when Elden just gets this memory check, you just see tears going down. I don't know how to extinguish hellfire. I can't help. You forfeit your soul.
Would I know anything about this?
History?
Wow. Oh no.
No. To you, this may be all brand new information here for the first time ever.
You don't even know how to spell history.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know anything about this. Just going over evolution, just his personality, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know anything about hell or hellfire for that matter.
That's why I was... I have a question. I don't know if you know a little bit or nothing. Did Malik do... or Isaac do anything with hell? With one of the hell circles?
Yeah, I take you're asking the guy.
Yeah, I'm asking.
There was a mark on the ground, connection of gates, but it only became active. They brought out this orb. It acted as a connection.
Do you remember how it looked like? Like the mark on the ground?
Here's a pen, here's paper.
Yeah, that's what Eldon does as well. Like,
After I tie up the asshole, I'm just gonna kind of guide him over to the table and
Before we go any
force him
further,
to sit down.
Hart,
scared.
Yes.
how long does anti-magic field last?
10 hours.
Oh, just wanted to check. I was like, wait a moment, we're going on for a while here, and I don't know if this spell's one of those ones where it's a minute. Just wanted to quickly make sure before I wait, I've given you way more information than you should have fucking had.
No, sorry. Concentration up to an hour.
Up to an hour,
Oh,
okay.
I don't know where the 10 hours come from. Oh, no, it's 10 feet. Okay, yeah, 1 hour.
We've still got time.
I got the 10 feet and the, what do you call it? 1 hour mixed up there.
1
Yeah,
feet,
sorry.
10 hours. Cast specifically around the glyph on your neck. Now, he sits there and thinks, like, not really. Can't fully remember it.
While this is going on, I'm
Hey,
going to be
hey,
like,
Hart.
Yeah.
What did you do with the amulet or the stopwatch that I gave you again?
the stopwatch?
Oh,
He
it's-
gave it
it's
to
a
his
castle.
fucking beloved. He gave it to his girlfriend
Why?
because of a memory that he wants to give
Yeah.
it. He has to give it back. Yeah, we don't have it.
You couldn't have articulated that in a fucking note.
Oh,
Look,
he also gave a note.
Mistakes were made, okay?
He gave her a note. On the note,
And
some
the
stuff
pocket
was
watch.
said, as well as instructions of how to use the pendant, the watch, and the watch.
The thing is, the watch is a magical item. It would not work.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Well, do you remember where it happened where they branded you?
While this is going on again, I'm going to kind of take... I'm assuming one of them has keys.
Yeah, it's the asshole.
I kind of hand them Dargo and go, you can heal people, go let them fuckers out.
Okay. What is with you people and name calling children? Jesus, first you call them wretches and then you call them fuckers. Wow.
What was the last thing I asked this dude? Sorry.
Where if you remember,
Where it was.
yeah.
It happened on Pyre Isle.
I'm not going there to look back in time.
So
In-
Malak's medical.
Isaac has a teleportation circle that goes to Pyre Isle.
I'll be honest. We're running out of time. We could possibly attempt to help you, but the pain is going to be excruciating even if we manage it. The only other option you have is painless. Can't use your blood if you're already...
If you're dead.
At this point, the only thing that can save me be the Moon Maiden herself and the blessing of a god.
Eddie immediately looks at Shay.
He doesn't know that type thing. Like, obviously, it's like typical reaction. Like, you know, when people speak of hell, it's like, well, only God can save.
Right.
Achoo! Did someone say my name?
Hear me out,
Your
another
hellfire.
thing. If I remember, does the when the person is dead and then the body starts like burning, would the soul be still be destroyed or not? Because technically,
Repeat the question.
if we would kill him,
Right.
would his soul still get destroyed?
Like, if he's dead and the anti-magic field goes
So what
down,
you're
will
saying
his
is if
soul
you were
still
to kill
burn
him
away?
before the hellfire does.
Yes.
Yes.
Will his soul still burn away after that? Or would it stop because he's already dead?
I would say no, it wouldn't kill the soul at that.
I'm just... The only other way that your soul would be still complete and you would go where your soul gets judged and then put to the resting place would be if you die now before the anti-magic field stops, so your soul doesn't get destroyed.
Have a pen.
And she hands him her pen and rips even how much paper? 1, 2?
Just one bit.
Rips a page out of her book, her personal one, and hands it to him.
Takes, writes down, folds the page up and stuff. Hands you the bit of paper folded. And I don't make it out of this. See that they're looked after? No, let them know. Tried to do.
I will. Again, a way to keep your soul intact without it getting destroyed would be a mercy kill.
Walks to like a bit of space still inside the field though. Gets down on his knees. At least this way I'll see the other side. Make it quick. May the moon maiden watch over me.
And I'm gonna grab my sword. I'm gonna walk over.
Hold on. I want to speak to him before he's dead.
We don't know how much long we have with the shield, though.
Make it fast if you're gonna talk to him.
It's a goodbye! Jesus Christ! Mr. Simmons. Right now, you're a greater hero than any of us for what you've been able to do.
You guys are the real. Honor to meet you all.
What?
It's an honor to meet you all.
Anyone could have packed it in and given in to despair and just went along with Malik's plan. But you have proven to be against him the entire time. You have incredible resolve, and that is something to be proud of.
Thank you.
Right, big sword lady.
Eldon would speak a prayer and then turn around to not see what's happened.
Yeah, any of y'all who don't want to look at this, I would just die.
Good luck on the other side.
Lucian would also just like turn around, take both his hands and be like, guide the soul to the afterlife.
You know, if this was any other meeting, it would be nice to meet you too. Sorry we have to go out like this. As I kind of take my sword and underneath my breath, may the moon maiden guide you as I slit his throat.
All of you just goes. Very quick. Few more moments go by. Watches the back of his neck. Tries to spark up and activate. No more blood left in the body.
Jeffrey Simmons, he was a real hero.
wasn't planning on putting that on my list of things to do today. As I kinda wipe the blood off my blade.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, Eldon kneels down, touches the corpse, and just casts Gentle Repose. For the duration, 10 days, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead.
Okay. It shivers who keeps talking about me.
And then Eldon opens the note.
Grass. Side of Crescent Isle. Long way. Jessica. Next to it says, all I have.
Let's get the prisoners out, put the corrupt guard in, get the prisoners to the Thieves Guild, and then we need to go to her and tell what happened.
So, God damn this fucking music.
Yeah, the bot is always on
It's
point.
God, I was the one who did it, and it's about to make me cry.
Yeah.
God. I'm just gonna grab the corrupt guard by where I bound his arms. Alright, let's go, asshole.
Aww.
Oh my gosh.
Shay places a crystal upon the body, prays quietly for a moment.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
I'm gonna kinda look back at the potato. You're the one with the keys, you coming?
Yes, I'm coming.
He comes
That's
back
what
in
he
the
said.
room with about five people with him. Again, elderly, children, things like.
You know, Safrina, I'm still shocked the fact that you cut his neck, but I know the reasons why. But still, wasn't expecting it. Okay.
Listen, it was either that or we'd have to fight something else.
That is
And-
very true.
Sometimes you have to suck it up and be the one to do it when nobody else really wants to do it.
True.
Most likely he would have burned and he would have died. And not even magic could have protected his soul.
Through door number 1. Death by magic. Door number 2. Death by sword.
Death
This
by
one.
magic that destroys your soul. No afterlife, no chance of rebirth, nothing.
Just the void.
Not
Owen's
even
got a
death.
thing.
Was
The
trying to
void
make a
had
joke,
been
but
mercy.
okay.
Gary,
You
thank
don't
you for
joke
the 5
about
subs.
this.
Thank you so much. Also, I just noticed 2 hours ago you subbed yourself. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the support.
Let's get the guards, the prisoners out, give them to the Thieves Guild, and then find his daughter.
Agreed.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna kinda gesture to Argo to unlock the door.
I unlock the door.
I'm gonna kinda like... Come on! Get up! Get out! Come on! Let's go!
Push the
Where?
guard in, close the door.
We're in a bit of a hurry. And then, as soon as all the prisoners are up and have left, I'm going to be a little on the bitchy side and kind of shove him in, but trip him as he's going in.
I would like to make a copy of all the names that were in the notepad.
I would have said just
Is that a
take the
separate
notepad.
parchment? No, I'm taking the notepad, but I'm making a separate copy.
Okay.
And
that's
I'm
fair.
handing it to the guy in the Thieves Guild.
Fair.
Your way outside. And you just see
Oh, wait. Somebody else talk to the hooded figure. Oh, good.
Those are the people from the prison.
I walk up to him and I hand him the parchment, and I tell him that it's a name of all the guards that are loyal to Malik that are in the city. It's their names and ranks. And I also tell him that I got it from a man called Jeffrey Simmons. And even though he had a curse mark placed on him the entire time, he was working against Malik and collecting this information so that he could turn against. I would also like, if you could, the guards are placed in cells now. Eventually I'd like to get them transferred, once we secure the area. An actual prison where there can be looked on and fed and watered and kept alive until we kill Malik. So until that happens, if you could just put some food in now and again. Although I'm not too sure about that guy in there, he is a complete bastard.
see it done. Last, does Jeffrey have a family?
Yes, daughter.
Of her name. Last the person.
Alden would open her book, write the notes down that he made, and hand them the piece of paper then.
Thank you.
That's her name.
Interfere in her life. Look over.
Thank you.
Now that we have corrupted guard, quiet. Pass the information. Where to find them all. I'll reveal themselves to them. Yeah, I seen that, Fluffy Buzz. I've already thanked him for it.
Sounds good.
Now, altered, where they can have some.
Thank you.
It's away.
Stefrina's just gonna kind of shudder. I know the thing about being like unseen and hitting cloaked figures. No, thank you.
With the address, how long would it take from here to that address?
It's on the outskirts. It would take you about dock where you are, going like walking along out the side. 30 minutes.
What if
Do we want-
stopped in the market first?
Stop by the market first. About 45 minutes to get. About 30 minutes to get the market, and then another 15.
Would you like to stop by that alleyway still?
I already talked to Shadow, so it's fine.
Okay. This bitch has the new leader of the Thieves Guild on speed dial.
I mean, technically she has most people on speed dial.
Alden is the group speed dial.
I mean, she has most gods on speed dial.
And the big bard, and...
Again, related to the gods.
Everything related to the gods somehow, Elding. The moment she has information, she just, okay, cool. Which god are we talking about? Cool. Which segment? Good or evil? Cool. A friend or foe? Okay. I have 15 people. Those are the names.
Hey, Hart,
Mm-hmm.
out of curiosity, what's Amir doing right now?
I take out the orb and I'm like, you can say her name if you like.
Amir Draclus.
Lights up. Kinda just shows her watching City of Draconia.
Draconia?
Not Draconia.
Tarragon?
Tarragon, that's
I was
the
about
one.
to say, fuck, she's gone.
Sorry, Tarragon, that's the one. Draconia is an entire
Let's
continent
say-
country.
It's about to say, why is she in Draconia?
Dun, dun, dun. No, yeah, Tarragon.
Next time on season 2.
Lemmy's just like, haha! Welcome to campaign 2!
No!
Dun dun dun.
Alden would start moving towards the address from the outskirt.
Group following?
Yes.
Yes.
Lights on.
Alden would knock at the door.
Running towards.
Oh god.
Daddy, is that you? Are you home?
Oh.
And the door opens. Standing before. So old.
Yep, Sabrina's gonna kind of bite her lip and walk to the other end. Away from that. She can't even look at it. Nope.
Can't even look at her. It's in it now.
So Alden just has
you
a
all
saddened
immediately
gaze.
Before you even get to say anything. Are you all here? Daddy?
So, your daddy, Jeffrey Simmons, and Alden kneels to be around her height. Your father is no more. He died a hero's death. He died protecting people.
Your dad's a true hero of Lunaria.
Aye, my daddy's not dead.
And
Greatest fighter out there. He can never die. He promised he would never.
This is emotional damage I didn't need right now.
Oh, if I was playing Amir, I know exactly what to say right now.
I mean,
Fuck off. Fuck off.
You think it's emotional that I want to point out, do you realize how hard it is for me to do a storyline like this, being a guy that's lost 2 kids?
sadly, someone did something to your dad, and that killed him. He was
But
was
not before
protecting
your
people.
dad got him back good.
Yes.
Your dad did something very, very brave.
Yes, the man in the dreams did something to your dad. He fought against the man in the dream. And he's a hero.
Starts to break down. Full on starts to cry. Falls to her knee. So with the breath that she time to time.
Alden would hold her. And in Celestial again, because that is how she knows that Shadow might answer. Shadow is someone from the Thieves Guild close. We can't leave her alone.
He'll ask you.
Alden would look in that direction.
See. At first you see like not close enough to like be in view. Second. For Ali's 6th to 7th and 8th. So 9th and 10th and 11th. Seeing you. All of them, hands together, praying.
Well, they did say they were going to prevent any harm from her, and we just harmed her emotionally, so time to fight the Thieves Guild.
No. Someone had to tell her, that's the thing.
Yes.
It would have been a lot more worse if she just have wondered where her dad is forever. And then just holds like, even if your daddy isn't here anymore, there will always be people that's keeping eye out for you.
Limmy,
Yeah.
before you start, sorry. Does it? Do we still have the letter, or did we give them the copy, or?
It was
letter?
just the note from the dad.
A note, like
It was just a note of where the address and the daughter's name.
And with the word "keep her safe."
With the words keep her safe, yes.
was that it? Anna?
Wasn't
That
a
was
letter.
Oh, it wasn't a letter. It was just a note.
he did a note with the word "keep her safe."
That's okay. No, sorry. I was just trying.
The only letters that there has been was the original letter to tell you where the first set of prisoners were.
No, that's okay. I was curious. No, that's okay.
I'd like to look through the notebook to see if there's anything in here, other than just the names.
Like I say, there was names, ranks, positions, whereabouts in the city they're normally patrolling.
Okay.
So if like anything to do with Malik's plans and forces that someone of his rank could get hold of, essentially, had in that book, but only for stuff of Crescent Isle.
Anyway, back to emotional damage.
Give me a persuasion.
Fuck. 50! move with disadvantage -1. A 15.
That's
Managed
a good roll for
to
us.
swayed the girl enough to put her arms down a bit. And time to be a big girl now. Daddy will be watching me.
Yes, you will.
You will
I
forever
look
be with
over
all
next
of us.
to Shay.
Yeah, yes, he will. And he most likely and will always be proud of you.
I'm
Good night. I
Good night.
am sorry
Good
for
night.
the.
I heard my name. I had to take my headphones down. There's another conference. I'm just saying, the little girl pulled herself together enough to the point where she said she had to be a big girl now, as her daddy will be watching over her next to the moon mate.
Okay, cool.
The emotional damage in this episode.
Not even that much! To be honest.
I know, but it's just.
How to make your D&D group care about an NPC they've known for 5 minutes.
Yeah, Alden would let the girl go in. Just stands up. I still want to know why Malik is so evil. I know he's evil, I know he's not good.
We can ask him, and we're there to take him down.
As if he would answer then.
If he won't answer, then we'll make him answer.
Oh, these are big. That was Shay's response. And in the distance, you watch as the Thieves Guild members' numbers slowly dwindle. Point where there's only 2 of them watching over.
Nice.
Hey, we should get going. We can't stay here for too long.
We should.
Our job's not done. We owe it to Jeffrey and the little girl.
Our job is never done. Even if we win against Malik. With the blood, with the seals, with the curse marks, and the connection to apparently to hell.
Mystic, thank you for returning and thank you for this 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much.
We will never be done.
I swear on them is all that is good. Malik will go down. So I don't have to look at another
Mythic,
child.
right? Not Mystic. I said it right, didn't I? Mythic.
I never want to have to look at another child like that. And tell them that their family has been lost. Because of some fucking asshole. Swear
Oh, they
on
have their
every
moment. I'm
single
dyslexic as
god
fuck. I keep trying to remember in my head. Mythic.
that does
Take
right.
him down.
That he will perish.
Oh, I've given them all emotional damage. I've killed,
Whether it's by
killed
my
someone's
hands
father
or
and went to
not.
go and deal with the 7-year-old daughter to tell her he's dead.
I understand why you people always keep swearing on the gods. But you shouldn't. Gratira once did the same. And now he's on the other side. So where do we go back? To the castle?
I think most our base bet. Head back there and see where our next course of action is.
Let's go.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
Is where the session ends.
where the session is going to end.
Sessions.
We will be hanging around a bit for like after stuff. That's where the session's going to end because I know Argo has a hard end time at 12. Point. About having to like. Okay, guys, I know we're in the middle of something, but end. So let's see. Actual end point. Like I say,
I'm gonna nip to the bathroom.
Before everyone fully disappears, there is one thing I want to bring to light, especially for the sake of Super Fluffy Paws in a book. I mentioned earlier someone had received a DM. That person liked to come forward.
What do you mean, me?
What did I DM you?
Aside from Loomy titties.
He was very, very explicit not to share that on stream.
They're for his eyes only.
Yeah, no, so I got a letter from a certain old man that we managed to rescue. It said, please look after my little girl. You're her world. She missed you every day. I regret taking her from you. It's clear that you own her heart. And I wish when this is all over, you take her away from this life and you have my blessing.
Oh, you got the blessing of the dead!